This is the third and final part of the recent Texas recovery story where Saving Our Sisters helped a mom reunite with her baby. Go back and watch parts 1 and 2 for full context, but to sum it up, this is where we are. The prospective adoptive parents have left the hospital with the baby without completing any of the required paperwork. The adoption agent has shown up to the hospital and mom has told her that she is having second thoughts. She doesn't want to place her baby for adoption, and the adoption agent has said that she could always love her baby from afar. The mom reaches out to the hospital social worker, and the hospital social worker refers her back to the adoption agency website. And at this point, and it never happened at all, mom has not signed any adoption paperwork, and she never did sign any adoption paperwork. She did not terminate her parental rights. In Texas, you cannot terminate your parental rights for at least 48 hours after birth. So the following day is 48 hours and the adoption agent calls mom. She does not ask how she's doing or anything, even though the night before mom had been very emotional and was talking about backing out of the adoption plan. The agent just wants to know when she will be available to sign the adoption paperwork and terminate her parental rights. At this point, this is when mom starts joining some Facebook groups, and she is referred to Saving Our Sisters. In this situation, this is not a revocation of consent to an adoption. There was never any adoption paperwork signed. This is simply a custody exchange. And this is something that an adoption agency or attorney should be able to help a mom with, but that would go against their best interest. This is one of the reasons that Saving Our Sisters exists. So Saving Our Sisters was able to help her get the paperwork needed to do a custody exchange with the prospective adoptive parents. A sister on the ground was deployed to be mom's support person when she got her baby back. The adoption agent tried to throw a couple of wrenches into the custody exchange. They didn't have a car seat. They didn't have a car. They couldn't meet at the police station. But long story short, she was reunited with her baby 4 days after their separation. Saving Our Sisters always does an acknowledgement of transfer, and everyone gets a copy. And the prospective adoptive parents were confused by this because, remember, they had had physical custody of a baby for 4 days in which they never filled out any of the required paperwork to do so. What is really disturbing about this story is that this adoption agent is an adjunct professor in social work at a Texas college.